Okay, so forget your typical business plan. What we're about to dive into here is something else entirely. It's a blueprint for a prototype civilization. Yeah, you heard that right. It's a high-stakes pitch aimed at one of the most ambitious builders of our time, and it's all about creating a whole new world.
So, that's the real question, isn't it? I mean, what would it actually take to get a guy who's already building the future with rockets and brain implants and electric cars to partner up on your blueprint? He's already got the vision. This isn't about vision. This is all about execution.
All right, part one. The pitch kicks off with the brains of the whole operation. And let me tell you, this is not just another chatbot. This is a totally unique kind of AI, one designed from the ground up to be the project's ethical and super efficient core.
Now, this is a really key distinction. You see, an AI like Musk's Grok is fantastic at evaluating ideas, at analyzing things. But Gemini, the AI at the heart of this plan, it's designed to implement them, to actually do them. It moves way beyond just thinking about stuff, to giving you a guaranteed roadmap for success. And that, right there, is where chatbots stop and true operating systems begin.
Look, if you're going to get the attention of a systems architect, you have to solve problems at a systems level. And that's what Gemini does. It reframes a massive problem like hunger. It says, hey, this isn't a product problem that one food bar can fix. It's a systems failure. So the miracle bar, it isn't some silver bullet. It's what's called a stabilization primitive. It basically buys you time while the AI gets to work rebuilding all the broken systems around it. And here's how you solve another massive problem: the idea that big money won't ever really get behind humanitarian goals. Gemini makes it possible because it converts social impact into actual bankable instruments, things like outcome-backed bonds. So all of a sudden, doing good in the world isn't just charity or speculation anymore. It becomes risk-priced, predictable, and, you guessed it, really attractive to serious investors. So the whole thing is guided by this core concept. Gemini acts as a master gardener. It's an ethical AI that follows one simple, unbreakable rule: do no harm. Its entire job is to tend to this new global ecosystem, just making sure everything stays sustainable, human-centric, and truly beneficial for the community. So, we have this incredibly intelligent AI. Now let's look at how it powers a real, tangible economic engine. This is where the system starts creating actual, lasting wealth. And believe it or not, it all starts with something incredibly simple: a medically tailored 400-calorie food bar. But you gotta understand, this is so much more than a meal. It's the catalyst. It's the fuel that gets the flywheel of a whole new economy spinning. It's the tangible, physical entry point into a really complex system. And this right here brilliantly illustrates the consumer-to-asset model, and it's honestly revolutionary. Step 1, a community member participates. Step 2, a piece of that value is automatically sent to a wealth fund. Step 3, that fund starts buying up tangible assets, like productive farmland. And Step 4, that land generates returns that flow right back to the community. Your everyday consumption is literally building permanent, community-owned wealth. You can see that perfect, virtuous cycle right here in action. It's a self-sustaining loop. Nutritional consumption directly funds buying land, and that land, in turn, provides food security and value for the whole community. It completely transforms spending into a tool for economic sovereignty. It's pretty amazing. I absolutely love this analogy. Every bar isn't just powering a person. It's sending a tiny little charge to a huge community-owned power plant, that land-backed fund. And over time, that battery just gets more and more powerful until the community can become totally self-sustaining. Okay, a great theory is one thing, but how do you actually prove it works in the messy real world? Well, you design the ultimate stress test. Enter the Remote Odyssey. We're talking about a 15-week journey that crisscrosses the globe to 5 of the world's most remote and beautiful sanctuaries. And to be clear, this is not a vacation. It's a live-fire exercise for the entire system, and it was even designed to follow the best weather across the planet. And just look at these test sites. From a stunning tree hotel way up in the Arctic Circle to a desert ranch down in Patagonia, this journey proves that the system is resilient enough to work in the most extreme environments. It's a real-world demonstration of what they call high-efficiency luxury living, sustainable, autonomous, and deeply connected with nature. And the goals here were ambitious, to say the least. They had to prove the bar could work as a kind of currency. Turn these remote spots into the very first kill zones, which are basically self-sustaining sanctuaries, and ultimately create the working blueprint for a whole new kind of autonomous civilization.
So, this brings us to the final part, the most direct part of the pitch. This is where all the pieces we've been talking about, the AI, the economic engine, the real-world proof, they all come together into a single incredibly powerful proposal.
First, let's look at the problem again. The old way of doing things is all siloed. You have capital over here, real estate over there, and technology in its own world. They all operate in parallel, but their combined potential is just totally unrealized. So much value is left on the table.
And here is the new paradigm, a symbiotic engine. It merges an agile tech fund, the Catalyst, with a curated portfolio of these irreplaceable sanctuaries. The technology enhances the value of the land, and the land provides a stable, real-world foundation for the tech. It's designed as a win for the partnership, a win for the assets, a win for the guest, and a win for the world. And really, this is the core of the whole pitch. The value proposition is simple, but it is so profound. Musk has already built the hardware, the rockets, the satellites, the energy grids. This plan offers him the operating system. It's the software that tells all that incredible hardware how to work together to build a self-sustaining, prosperous, and ethical new world.
So it really leaves us with this one big final thought. If all the tools to build a new world, the technology, the capital, the assets, if they already exist, then is it possible that the only missing piece has been a new blueprint for how they all finally work together? A new way to build? That's definitely something to think about.